Lego is known for being expensive, but what if I told you Lego doesn't just charge more, but it carefully designs its products to make you want to pay more? I'm going to be breaking down how Lego tricks you into paying more, using psychology, marketing, and design decisions that the majority of us don't even notice. If you enjoy my content, consider subscribing, and with that being said, let's get onto it. One of Lego's most famous tricks, if you will, is the price per piece ratio. Lego often advertises sets as great value because they include a high number of pieces. But here's the trick. Many of those pieces are tiny, sometimes repetitive, or just little filler parts for some pointless build. I'm looking at you, lamp. A set can also look like a bargain on paper, while still being expensive for what you actually get. Licensed sets like Star Wars or Marvel are always more expensive, and Lego knows that fans will pay more for them anyway. While licensing fees do increase the cost, obviously, Lego also uses the popularity of these brands to push prices even higher. Just look at the new Clone Turbo Tank, for example. And it kinda seems like at this stage that fans aren't just buying bricks, they're buying characters, exclusivity, and nostalgia. Don't get me wrong, this new Ninjago wave, for example, is absolutely amazing, especially the price for them. But they aren't always this good. The Lego boxes are carefully designed to look bigger than the build inside. The box art shows dramatic angles, environments, and action scenes, even when the actual model is much smaller. This creates the illusion of more value before you even open the box. Alongside that, minifigures are one of Lego's strongest weapons. Lego often locks popular characters behind expensive sets. If you want just one specific figure, then you'll often need to buy a much larger set, even if you don't care about the build itself. Thank God for microfighters. Lego also frequently labels sets as retiring soon, which creates urgency and FOMO, fear of missing out. Even if you weren't planning to buy a set, the idea that it might disappear forever pushes people to spend faster, and sometimes more than they intended. Lego is a children's toy though, and Lego markets itself as a children's toy. But many modern sets are starting to be designed for adults, using complex builds or display-focused designs and premium pricing, that these sets are a collector's item, and collectors are far more willing to pay higher prices. But if you're paying a more premium price, then surely you'd be getting cool and unique molds, right? Wrong! Lego reuses the same molds for years, reducing production costs. Yet prices continue to rise. And it's not because Lego can't afford to lower them. I mean, just look at their profits. It's because fans have proven they're willing to pay more. And sometimes, some Lego sets are intentionally designed so that one isn't enough. Sets like the Star Wars Battle Packs. They are great for army building, but some of the more recent ones have been a bit dogshit really. And there's also sets like the Spider-Man Final Battle, and the Spider-Man vs Sandman Final Battle, where you have to buy two sets just to complete a set, if that sort of makes sense. At the end of the day though, Lego's biggest advantage is emotional attachment. Nostalgia, creativity, and brand trust make fans more forgiving of the price increases. None of this makes Lego evil. I mean, from a business standpoint, it makes them smart. But understanding these tricks helps you make better decisions and avoid overpaying when you just don't need to. Just wait for a sale before purchasing. You know? What Lego pricing trick surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments, or maybe there's something I've missed. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, consider subscribing for more Lego deep dives. And maybe check out some of my other videos while you're at it. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Stay awesome, bros.